各位好，我是大叔，欢迎来观看《The Witch》的巫师1的游戏影片。那开始之前，我要说的是，我一直以为巫师第一代是从故事的起源开始，那后来翻了一下资料才知道说，巫师第一代它是从小说的中间某一段故事开始延续啊。那我翻一点资料才知道说，我以为在巫师2代是杰洛特失去记忆才跟特丽斯有关系啊。那事实上，他从第一代开始就是从那杰洛特失忆开始故事进行。那1996年的时候也有出这款游戏，巫师的游戏啊，但是我不太清楚说那个早期版本是否是按照原著小说去做的啊。那我大概讲一下，就是说，那现在这个巫师第一代是讲是说，他跟那个叶奈法有那个杰洛特一开始是认识叶奈法，然后发生一些事情以后呢，被一个那个叫做猎魔的古老不死种族给盯上。那叶奈法为了拯救那个，应该是我再想想看啊，反正就是杰洛特为了要拯救被那个猎魔狂猎带走的，讨厌！杰洛特为了拯救被狂猎带走的叶奈法，于是跟他们做了交易，用他灵魂做交换。那结果照理来说应该是死掉才对啊，但是不知道为什么杰洛特就在晃神下逃离了，然后那个时候也失去记忆，就是游戏一开始看到的。那接下来就是跟特丽斯发现一些关系了，这就是游戏第一代的剧情部分。那我一直以为是讲说跟叶奈法的关系啊，结果看起来并不是。好了，我废话说太久，开始吧。为什么感觉走起来有点怪怪的？还是我想太多
？Need anything, Wolf?
I have some questions.
What is it?
What do I use as the base for my potion?
Alcohol. The better it is, the purer and more powerful your potion.
You seem to feel at home here.
Well, I've always preferred an armory to a lab. Though Vesemir plays up the importance of potions, he's hardly an expert. After all, he's always taught swordplay. Still, he tries to teach us everything he learned when he was young, and that was a while back. But to be honest, I don't care for all these powders, mushrooms, and other trash.
Couldn't Triss have helped with Leo's mutation?
Maybe. It's a little more complicated than that. See, we've never shown her the lab, and the last mutation was completed years ago, before the battle. Vesemir can tell you more.
You really think Triss never used magic to peek inside?
She respects our secrets, and she's done a lot for us. For you. I trust her.
So why haven't you shown her the lab?
Triss would like to use our secrets to heal people and such. I've no doubt she'd try. But it's never that simple. Ever heard of the gnome Alfred Nabel?
Eskel, I have amnesia.
An incomparable inventor, like most of his race. Through years of research, he discovered an amazing substance. He intended it for use in mines and quarries. Though a genius, Alfred failed to foresee his invention's possible applications. Others quickly realized that a substance designed to rip granite from the ground could destroy castle walls. Some even considered using it in open battle.
I get it. So what happened to Alfred's discovery?
Mages stopped it from spreading. Alfred committed suicide, and his lab burned down.
那他刚刚说的其实是影射那个诺贝尔的火药啦。那诺贝尔当初研发火药是为了让工人能够顺利的那个挖山啊，但没想到说会被拿去利用做战争的武器。 这是他诺贝尔终身最遗憾的事情啊。
Couldn't Triss have helped with Leo's mutation?
Maybe it's a little more complicated than that. See, we...
哦，我靠，没这玩过，
I'll talk to Vet.
还没有对话完呢。
How can I...
Tell me about the trial of the grasses.
It's a 3-stage process. The first is the choice. Leo completed it, enduring the hard training and diet.
I presume it's more than your basic lettuce and carrots.
Special mushrooms, mosses, and herbs are grown in the lab. Combined with training, they accelerate muscle growth and digestion, improving the body's general condition.
Does everyone pass the first stage?
Unfortunately not. The liver and heart often fail. The mind sometimes too, resulting in excessive aggression.
What's the second stage?
The trial of the grasses. More idiotic tales have been conjured up about that than about princesses and dwarves. Before the raid, the lab contained vials, hearths, formulae, herbs, and the grasses. A mage and his magic were all that was lacking.
Did you ever witness a trial?
Just one, our own. I thought I was going to lose it when your hair turned white. The grasses affect the nervous system, so magic must control the process. The trial results in lightning-fast reflexes, reaction times normal people will never attain. Only 4 out of 10 survive.
Quite a cut. And the last stage?
I don't know the specifics. It involves changes like the mutation of the eyes, the bone marrow, hormones. In exchange, we see in the dark, heal much faster than ordinary folk, and gain increased resistance to poison.
Interesting. What's the cost?
We're infertile.
The changes are irreversible?
Entirely.
那其实大概是讲说，类似一个物种的变化啦，塞一堆有的没的毒物给人家去吃，让身体产生毒性，那自整生存。反正类似这种筛血法，让他的身体和肉体、精神都变得更加强大。那这个当初是为了，那这个当初是那个北方王国他们同意下来的进行这个造那个狩魔猎人的计划。那后来随着战争结束以后，他们反而去害怕自己造出来的狩魔猎人啊。那其实那狩魔猎人自己也知道，他们命运就差不多也到此了，所以他们在那之后也没有再去训练下一代的狩魔猎人了。今早事件刚看过吗？
Did you see the magic storm?
Yes, I was out hunting. Just before the storm came, a swarm of nightjars took flight. Hundreds of them. Gray streaks across the sky, trilling wildly. Usually less of them gather, and their cries rarely sound so desperate. When the storm came, I gave up the hunt and headed toward Kaer Morhen. Met the others on the way.
We'll talk later.
Oh, that was a tough fight.
I found a few intruders upstairs, but...
I understand they won't be a problem. Lambert, however, let the Frightener get to him. Nothing serious. Good you went after Triss and handled that mage.
She was able to salvage some equipment, but it looks like the main device has vanished.
Our beautiful sorceress was right, I know. You did well, Wolf. Take this armor and sword. I've been keeping them for you.
Lambert gave me the formula.
I take it you already have white gull and calcium equum.
I do. What next?
You'll need celandine. Take what I have. Plus the claw of a monster like the Frightener. To skin a creature, take a sharp knife and cut along the torso. You'll find the Frightener's carcass in the upper courtyard. Once you've extracted the claw, rest by the fire while making the potion.
为什么地上摆着一把生锈的剑啊？物品难隐瞒 ，OK。那看起来 早期版本的背包有点麻烦耶。好吧，那不理他了，不理地上这把剑了。
Yes? What if I get the ingredients wrong?
You'll have to find more.
Where?
I'll have another claw and more celandine. Eskel has alcohol, and I saw calcium equum somewhere upstairs. But try to get it right the first time. It's not that hard.
靠北还被他表。
Are there other Witchers?
There were 3 Witcher schools in all, but it's been long since I've heard word of the other 2. You've met all the Witchers I know of, except for Berengar.
Did I know him?
I don't believe so. An introvert, he chose his own path. Actually, none here can say they know Berengar. He often ran away from Kaer Morhen, though he would always return in the end. After the trial of the grasses, he finally accepted his destiny and started training for real.
Why isn't he here?
I don't know. We lost touch with him a while back.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
雷欧是谁啊？
One of hundreds of orphans of the war with Nilfgaard. I apprenticed him 6 years ago.
I'm sorry.
We'll recover our secrets and find Leo's murderers, even if they fled to the end of the world.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
You mentioned defending Kaer Morhen before.
Yes. 15 Witchers once lived here, training boys for their trials. Only they knew the secrets of mutation. Witchers who set out on the path and failed to assimilate among humans wintered here. Before the battle, 23 Witchers and 40 students called Kaer Morhen home. Too damn few for the mob that attacked. I never knew why they came. Some say a sudden explosion of anger born of disdain for Witchers. But no. Someone provoked the mob with flyers filled with lies. Special agents read them to the peasants. Truer still, the fanatics could never have taken the fort without the aid of sorcerers, though they outnumbered us by far. They didn't even spare the youngest. I alone survived, concealed among the corpses. Walk around, Wolf. The skeletons remain. You may find a flyer, there used to be hundreds. Memorize it as a warning of the evil humans can perpetrate.
还有一个吧，我
Can
看
I
看。
ask you something?
Of course.
Any idea who attacked?
No, but the mage suggests no ordinary bandits. We found pins adorned with salamanders on the dead. The symbol of their organization, perhaps? I sense hard times ahead.
We'll speak later.
好，那靠北还有新的任务。冒险日志地图。哦，原来如此。那我要怎么看任务啊？冒险日记。哦，对，任务。那这个是主线任务啊，其他的都是支线任务啊。好，那我们就解主线任务。支线任务我就自己私下去玩了，因为光主线我看没记错的话，就100个小时啊。那他刚刚讲的事情就是大战后的事情了。大战后人们过得太爽，然后开始害怕自己造出来的兽魔猎人，于是开始编造一些不懂得写字的农民，然后怂恿他们去攻打兽魔猎人。其实这个在现实生活中也很常发生啊。好，在这里。好，完成。开始冥想做药水。那早期的版本做药水非常麻烦，你要跟别人对话，或是跟萤火对话。那之后2代就随时随地应该可以做那个药水吧，我记得没错的话。点火堆也可以的。哦，他在这边。
Yes?
I have all the ingredients.
Good. Now rest and prepare the potion according to the formula.
Where are Lambert and Eskel?
Upstairs. Lambert's in the library, and Eskel's taking Triss to a room.
好，完成，就这样成功了，莫名其妙。这个时间好像不能调，我要怎么取消掉冥想啊？算了，还是冥想吧，懒得弄了。
Oh.
Must have been the wrong item.
啊，给错了。
Must have been the wrong item.
按错。刚刚不是做完这个吗？我靠，飞在这里来干，害我找好久。那刚刚不是做一个白海鸥吗？奇怪。啊，算。
Thank you, Geralt.
I hope this potion helps.
That was terrible. I dreamt Lambert was with me. He was staring at me, saying things like, "Don't go dying on me, Marigold," calling me big-headed. I'm so glad to see you. What?
I'm glad you're feeling better.
I know we should set out, but I have a feeling we won't be back. Perhaps ever. Won't you stay just a bit longer? With me?
I suppose we have some time.
I'm so happy you're back. When I saw you, all the feelings I tried to deny returned, stronger than ever.
Triss, I'm not ready to talk about the past.
Of course. I shouldn't pressure you. I just feel so... the powers. I'm behaving like a teenager. Let's focus on the present. I guess I disappointed you all. Forgive me.
Nothing to forgive. What I felt when I learned you were alive, hard to compare to anything.
Oh.
Except maybe what I feel as I look at you.
I missed you so. Let's see if the best bed in Kaer Morhen can hold us. Geralt, a pleasure, as always.
As
啊，比2代好多了。第1代还好没有明显啊。
Fortunately.
Well, you have something to look forward to then. No matter. Tell me, how did the battle end?
They broke into the lab, killed Leo, stole our mutagens, and escaped.
Poor Vesemir. Another protege dead prematurely.
We delayed the funeral until you awoke.
Thank you. As for the mutagens, their loss could prove catastrophic. Let's not lose any more time. Unless there's something you'd like to ask me?
Know anything more about the sorcerer who ransacked the lab?
He's very powerful. He completely controlled the energy he drew from the circle. We may soon be facing another Vilgefortz.
Who?
No matter. I have something I'd like to teach you. Geralt, can we go?
他刚刚不是说要教我新的东西吗？
Can you restore my memory?
I'd have to examine you. There's a good chance your memory will return on its own.
How much chance?
That's difficult to say. It might help if I knew what caused you to lose your memory.
Well, no time for that now.
Geralt, can we go?
The theft. What are its possible consequences?
Most sorcerers and rulers would sell their greedy, power-hungry souls to get the mutagens. Only a master of the arcane arts can use that knowledge. Not many of those left.
What about wealthy merchants, dukes, kings?
Perhaps. Anything's possible, but speculating wastes time. We just don't have enough information.
True.
Geralt, can we go?
I need to do something. I'll come back and get you when I'm ready.
好，一起走吧
We。shouldn't.
Come on then.
那刚刚上面跟下面两个对话是一个是自己走，一个是一起去。然后特丽斯的衣服让我一直没办法勇敢的正视他。
We don't know where the bandits came from or who's behind them. We'll draw attention if we venture out as a group. By splitting up, we can also cover more territory.
I'll go west. I know a few people there, and I prefer the coastal
Then
climate.
I'll head east, to Kedwin, unless someone objects.
That's fine. Which way should I go?
South, to Temeria. King Foltest owes you a debt of gratitude. Some time ago, you removed a curse from his daughter. You might happen on the bandits' trail there. And you, Triss?
I'll try to use my influence to find the bandits. If I learn anything, I'll contact Geralt. I'll gather what information I can and find you in Vizima.
Triss.
Don't, Geralt. I detest goodbyes. I'm liable to cry, and there's nothing more pathetic than a sorceress in tears. Don't get killed, Geralt. I don't think I could deal with that again. I'll see you soon.
哇，传送魔法耶，真
See
不
you,
错。
Triss.
怎么突然没有声音啊？突然没声音哎，这家怎么回事啊？
Caroline, I'm tired. It's not far now. We'll be there soon. I'm cold. We'll fetch you warm milk and honey. You'd
好
like
暗哦
that.。 very much. Thank you, Caroline. What are those dogs doing? Dogs?
Alvin, do exactly as I'll say. This is important. Run to the inn as fast as you can, and don't look back. Understand?
They're evil dogs. Run!
What the hell? Shut the gate, quickly!
在这
The beast is attacking! Sound the alarm!
人人自保的年代，人太可怜了。
Geralt! Melatelli must have sent you. There's a woman outside. The dogs will tear her apart. Help her! Help! No!
Don't open the gate! The beasts will enter! These dogs are deadly.
You people are monsters! Stand aside! I save them myself!
这里画面好暗哦。
Don't go out there alone.
Damn you! We're all going to die!
好，今天主人。
Magic, surely.
The beast! Geralt, look!
The time of the sword and axe approaches. The time of the white frost and white light. The time of madness and disdain. Today, the final age.
应该是狂
The
猎吧？
world will perish amidst ice and be reborn with the new sun.
没错，这应该是狂猎。
Elder blood, of hen Icar, of a planted seed, a seed that will not sprout but burst into flames.
The old elven prophecy of Itlena. I hope he's all right.
It seems he saved us from the beast.
Yes, seems so. Oh, I do hope he's not hurt. I'll need to find someone to take care of him. He shouldn't be alone. We'll stay at the inn in the meantime.
Wait a minute. I ran into wild dogs on my way here, but they were nothing like these, and I don't mean just the green fur. Know anything about them?
They've been terrorizing the village for some time. Every few days, a villager is killed. The pack is led by a large hound, perhaps a wolf. People call it the beast.
Someone might pay to have the beast slain.
That's what witchers do, isn't it? But enough about monsters. What brings you here?
I'm seeking men who wear the sign of the salamander. Seen anyone like that in the area?
Shh, not so loud. There was someone, but the peasants grow silent at the mere mention of him. The Reverend might know more. You may also want to ask him about the beast.
I'll do that.
Did you want to ask me something?
Do we know each other?
It's me, Shawnee. Don't you recognize me? Whatever happened to you? I heard you died during a massacre in Rivia.
Unfortunately, I lost my memory. I recall the last few weeks, nothing more.
I'm afraid I can't help. Medicine's a fledgling science here in the north. I can say that your memory might come back on its own.
It's not that bad. I'm actually getting used to it.
I hate to admit it, but sorcerers are somewhat more effective at this than we are. Maybe one of them could help.
It's been a long time since I've heard mention of Salamandra. Do you know anything about them?
I think they're a group of bandits who terrify the locals. Yesterday, they returned a boy they'd whipped with a lamia.
A lamia?
A mayhen crop with small barbs and hooks. It rips away skin and flesh with each strike. Most civilized countries have banned them. The boy was delirious. Muttered something about a ransom and the Reverend. Sadly,
He grew feverish, and he died that night.
Thanks. I may stay longer than I planned.
Why the interest in Salamandra?
They killed someone I was fond of, and stole something of mine.
I wouldn't want to be them.
What brings you to this village?
I'm traveling to St. Lebioda's hospital in Vizima to help fight the Catriona plague.
When are you leaving?
Once I've helped the victims of the dog attacks, I guess. I can't abandon them. It'll delay me, but some are certain to die without my aid.
So what'll become of Alvin?
I don't know. I'll look after him for now. Maybe a villager will take him in.
He seems clever enough. Surely someone will want him.
Did you want to ask me something?
哦，没了。
We'll speak later.
好，那看来游戏还先到这边了。那我发现我的设定有点太过高啦，结果不知道说刚刚录影有没有影响到。因为我现在是一边开着 OBS 看，然后一边录影，然后一边玩这游戏啊，所以刚刚出现说 CPU 高 CPU 警告，所以我等一下来看看是不是有发生录影不佳的情况呢？那之后还再做一些调整。那这次大部分都是剧情啊，那只是有点短啊，因为大部分都是在问一些事情，了解一下这游戏的世界观，还有一些杰洛特生前的事情。那游戏影片就在这边先告一个段落，我们就下一次再见。